Welcome back to Wi-Fi Learning Resource. In this video, we continue our RPSC Librarian Paper 2nd PYQ Series with Part 2nd, covering question from 101 to 150 from the paper held on 5th May 2025. We are covered total 50 question and complete this paper. So let's start with question number 101. We all cover this question in our later uh, part of the video. You can watch our previous video by let's start with the question number 101 and continue this series and complete this paper. So question number 101 is the Web of Science leading information and technology provider for the global scientific research community is presently owned by Clarivate. So Web of Science is a product of Clarivate. So option number 2 is the right answer for this question. Let's move to the question number 102, and for this question option number 2 is the right answer. Let's move to the question number 102. In the name re3data.org, second re signify is signify research. Option number 1 is the right answer of this question. Re for research. So option number 1 is the correct answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 103. Which of the following is not a non-probability sampling? Which is not a non-probability sampling is option number second. Cluster sampling is not a non-probability sampling. Snowball sampling, quota sampling, purposive sampling, all are the non-probability sampling, but cluster sampling is not a non-probability sampling. Let's move to the question number 104. Which of the following are primary source of information? Primary source of information is a trade literature and research report. So option number A, research report, and option number B, trade literature. Both are the primary source of information. So correct answer of this question is option number 2, A and B is the right answer for this question. Let's move to the question number 105. What is the main difference between Apache Server Internet Information Service IIS server is Apache is open source while IIS is a proprietary software. So option number 3 is the right answer of this question. Apache is open source and while IIS is a proprietary software. So main difference between Apache server and Internet Information Server is one is open source and other is a proprietary software. So option number 3 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 106. Which of the following is the host institution for NICD-ROM? So which of the following is the host institution for this is National Aerospace Laboratory. Bangalore is the host institution uh, for NICDROM. Let's move to the option question number 107. uh, Unix operating system was developed at 80 in the year AT&T Bell in the year 1969? So option number 4 is the right answer of this question. Unix operating system was developed at AT&T Bell Labs in 1969. So option number 4 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 108. The numerical characteristics of a populations are called parameter. Let's move to the question number 109. So so parameter is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 109. Which term describe collaborative categorization of digital resources or taxonomy? So taxonomy term describe collaborative categorization of digital resources. Taxonomy is the right answer. So option number 4 is the correct answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 110. What is the role of digital surrogacy in preservation? Digital surrogacy in preservation. So correct answer of this question is option number 2, replacing physical documents with digital counterparts to protect original. So option number 2 is the right answer of this question. Replacing physical document with digital counterparts to protect original is the role of digital surrogacy in preservation. Let's move to the question number 111111. What is DALCON? So DALCON is a DVD e-library consortia. Option number 1 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 112. Which of the following is a metadata standard? So Dublin Core and Mark 21 is the metadata of the metadata standards. So option number A and B. Option number 2 is the right answer of this question. Dublin Core and Mark 21 is the metadata standards. So let's move to the question number 113. Uh, which What is the role of metadata in discovery services? Facilitating resources discoverability and organization. So option number 1 is the correct answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 114. What is the primary focus of Web 2.0? Primary focus of Web 2.0 is enabling user interaction and content creation. Enabling user interaction and content creation is the primary focus of Web 2.0. So option number 3 is the right answer of this question. So let's move to the question number 115. Library Crunch is a blog on Library 2.0 maintained by Michael Casey. So Michael Casey maintain this Library Crunch is which is a blog on Library 2.0. So Michael Casey is the right answer of this question. So correct answer is option number 4. Option number 4 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 116. What is full form of counter? Counting online uses of network electronic resources. So option number 1 is the right answer and is the full form of counter. So let's move to the question number 117. Which separate interactive interface are available on Greenstone? So let's reader interface and librarian interface are available interactive interface on Greenstone. So B and C is the right answer of this question. So correct answer is option number 2. Let's move to the question number 118. At what frequency must an RFID tag operate to compile with library standard? 13.56 megahertz is the frequency must an RFID tag operate to compile with library standard. So frequency is 13.56 megahertz. So option number 2 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 119. WebDue includes access to which of the following? So which of the following WebDue include access is DDC number, Library of Congress subject heading and mesh headings. So option number 3 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 120. The Library and Information Science Abstract (LISA), an international abstracting and indexing tool, is presently published by Procust. So Procust is the publisher of LISA, Library Information Science Abstract. So correct answer is option number 2 of this question. Let's move to the question number 121. Is what is the primary purpose of semantic web in libraries? Primary purpose of semantic web in libraries is to enable data sharing and reuse across application using RDF. So option number 1 is the right answer of this question. So let's move to the question. Number 122. Which tool allows sharing of audio content for educational purpose? So which tool allows sharing of audio content for educational purpose is podcast. Podcast is a tool which allows sharing of audio content for educational purpose. Podcast is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 123. Which term refers to the design and layout of web page? Web design is a term which refers to the design and layout of web pages. Let's move to the question number 124. What is the primary role? What is the primary role of RFID technology in library? Is tracking items and streamlining checkouts. So tracking items and streamlining checkouts is the primary role of RFID technology in libraries. So option number 4 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 1 to 5. What is the key feature of instant messaging in library 2.0? Is option number 2, facilitating real-time communication between user and library staff. So facilitating real-time communication between users and library staff is a key feature of instant messaging in library 2.0. So option number 2 is the right answer. Let's move to the question number 126. Which government body coordinates the honest initiative? DST is the government body coordinate the honest initiative. DST is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 127. Which of the following database type is best for retrieving article citation? Bibliographic database type is the best for retrieving article citation. Bibliographic database is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 128. Which preservation framework offers structure guidelines for digital preservation? Is OAI. OAIS is the right answer of this question. So correct answer is option number 2. What is the primary function of tagging in taxonomy? Primary function of tagging in taxonomy is allowing users to collaboratively assign keywords to resources. So option number 2 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 130. Which type of database provide access to full text articles? Is full text database provide access to full text articles? So option number 3 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 131. What is the main function of IRINS in academic institution? Main function is aggregating and showcasing institutional research output. So option number 4 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 132. Which of the following is not an internet browser? So Opera, Safari, Netscape, Navigator, all are the internet browsers. So Drupal is not a internet browser. So option number 4 is the right answer of this question. Let's move to the question number 133. Which of the following statement is are correct about OCLC?